A cage is only a home to those who have never seen the sky. And for a long time, the world worked very hard to convince you that your cage was a kingdom. They gave you a small map, drew tight borders around your potential, and told you this was the entire world. They celebrated your ability to thrive within their tiny, manufactured reality. But a divine truth cannot be contained by a human lie. And right now, the architects of your confinement are watching the bars on your cage dissolve into thin air. Their maps are on fire. Their borders are meaningless. They are learning that they cannot ground a soul that was born to fly. Chapter 1: The Divine Invitation. There is a mandate that has been issued on your behalf. It did not come through human channels. It was not voted on by a committee, approved by your peers, or signed off on by any gatekeeper you have ever known. This was a verdict handed down from a higher court, an executive order from the cosmos itself. The directive is simple: your season of containment is over. The period of being geographically, spiritually, and financially landlocked has been officially terminated. This is not a hope or a prayer, it is a spiritual fact that is now precipitating into your physical reality. You are being moved. For years, you operated under the assumption that your life was defined by the space you were allotted. You learned to make the most of a small room, a limited budget, a restricted circle of influence. You became an expert in survival within a fixed territory. This was your training ground. Every frustration, every time you hit a wall, every moment you felt the suffocating pressure of your circumstances, you were not being punished. You were building a specific kind of spiritual muscle. You were developing the capacity to appreciate expansion. You cannot understand the value of an open sky if you have never known a ceiling. You cannot appreciate the freedom of a passport if you have never been denied entry. Your past was not a life sentence, it was a pressure test to see if your spirit could handle the G-force of a sudden, vertical ascension. The force behind this movement is what can only be described in human terms as a billionaire patron. But this is not about a single person with a fat wallet. This is the universe, in its infinite resourcefulness, acting as your benefactor. It is the divine intelligence that owns everything, funds everything, and moves everything. Unlike a human benefactor, this one requires no repayment. It demands no loyalty oath or public acknowledgement. Its only return on investment is your liberation. It has watched you. It has seen you operate with integrity in barren lands. It has seen you show kindness when you received none. It has seen you hold on to a vision when your reality offered zero evidence for it. Your account was not empty, it was accumulating a different kind of currency. A currency of resilience, of faith, of honor. And now, that account has matured. The universe is cashing it in on your behalf. The interest it has accrued is your freedom. This billionaire is not interested in your excuses. It does not care about what your family thinks is possible for you, what your bank account currently says, or what logical steps you think need to happen first. Logic is the language of the cage you are leaving. You are being moved into a reality that operates on the principles of resonance and divine timing. The invitation has been sent, and your soul has already accepted it. Your only job now is to stop fighting the process. Stop trying to understand the logistics with your limited, earth-based mind. The feeling you have had lately, that strange restlessness, that sense of being done with your current environment, is not you being ungrateful. It is your spirit packing its bags. It is the pre-flight announcement echoing in your soul. You are being called to a new altitude, a new latitude, a new way of being. This is not an escape. It is an assignment. The world you knew was a classroom. Class is dismissed. This is why everything around you has started to feel so foreign. The conversations sound hollow. The old routines feel like a prison sentence. The people who once understood you now look at you with confusion. It is because you are energetically no longer there. You are an echo, a hologram finishing up its last few scenes before the real changes for good. This is a strange, disorienting sensation. You are looking out through your own eyes, but it feels like you are watching a movie of your life rather than living it. You hear the words coming out of your mouth in familiar conversations, but they feel scripted and empty. This is not detachment, it is departure. You are already in transit. The you that they are interacting with is just a placeholder, a residual energetic imprint, until your physical reality gets the memo and catches up. The initial phase of this journey will not feel like a vacation. It will feel like a disorienting recalibration. You might feel a sudden urge to get rid of possessions, to end conversations abruptly, to walk away from situations that you have tolerated for years. This is not chaos. This is clearance. The plane is being de-iced. The runway is being cleared. You are being prepared for a departure that will change not just your location, but the very foundation of who you are. The invitation is real. The ticket is paid for. The benefactor is waiting. This is the moment of activation. It is time to formalize the contract between your spirit and the universe. This is not a passive request, it is an active assignment. Like this video right now to anchor the energy of this divine departure and seal the mandate. Subscribe to this channel to join the collective of souls who are answering the same call, creating a grid of power across the globe. Comment 77 below as your energetic signature, the divine code that signals your conscious agreement to this cosmic reassignment. This is your official stamp in the passport of your new reality. Finally, put this video on a loop and let it play in the background. Allow the frequency of this truth to saturate your spirit, to recalibrate your subconscious mind, and to dissolve any remaining resistance to your own liberation. Chapter 2: Packing for the Unknown. The journey you are embarking on requires a different kind of luggage. You cannot bring the heavy baggage of your past into the reality that awaits you. This is the part of the process that feels the most personal, the most brutal, and the most necessary. The universe, your divine benefactor, is currently conducting a full audit of your energetic inventory. It is forcing you to open every suitcase, every box, every hidden container where you have stored old grievances, traumatic memories, and limiting beliefs about yourself. This is the Great Purge. The reason you have felt so emotionally volatile lately, with old pains surfacing out of nowhere, is because they are being flagged for removal. They are not compatible with your destination. Think of it this way: you cannot wear a winter coat in the tropics. It is not a punishment to remove the coat, it is a practical necessity for your survival and comfort in the new climate. The betrayals you endured were a heavy, wool coat of distrust. The failures you experienced were weighted boots of shame. The loneliness you felt was a thick scarf of isolation wrapped around your throat. For a long time, these items protected you. They kept you warm in the cold, harsh environment you were in. They were survival gear for a winter that lasted for years. You must also discard the tattered map of other people's opinions you clutched so tightly, and the heavy compass of societal expectations that always pointed your way from your true north. These were never your tools, they were implements of the cage. But the seasons have changed. The plane is not taking you to another winter. It is taking you to a place where the sun is constant, and you are meant to feel its warmth on your skin. This packing process is manifesting in your physical life right now. Look around. You are feeling a powerful, almost violent, urge to declutter. To throw things away. To end subscriptions. To delete old numbers from your phone. This is your spirit externalizing its internal process. Each item you discard, each connection you sever, is you literally and metaphorically lightening the load. The universe is helping you. People are revealing their true colors, forcing you to let them go. Situations are imploding, freeing you from obligations you never wanted. These are not collapses, they are divine interventions. Your benefactor is sending in a cosmic moving crew to help you pack, and they are ruthless. They do not ask your permission, they simply show you what no longer fits. An old friendship suddenly feels toxic. A career path abruptly ends. This is not cruelty, it is divine efficiency. The crew's job is to get you on that plane with only the essentials, and they will not be delayed by your sentimentality. They know what can come with you and what must be left behind to burn. You are being asked to travel light, carrying only what is essential, the lessons, the wisdom, and the strength. The pain itself, the story, the emotional charge attached to it, must be left at the gate. How do you do this? You do it by radically reframing your past. That person who betrayed you was not an enemy, they were a baggage inspector who showed you the contraband of self-doubt you were carrying. That opportunity that failed was not a loss, it was a cancelled flight that saved you from landing at the wrong destination. Every no you received was a divine course correction. Every door that slammed in your face was your benefactor locking a path that led to a dead end. You thought you were being rejected. In reality, you were being redirected. You were being protected. In the coming days, you will be tested on this. An old memory will surface with intense emotional charge. A person from your past may try to reconnect. An old pattern will tempt you. This is the final baggage check before you board. The universe is asking, are you sure you want to bring this with you? Your ego will argue that holding onto a grievance gives you power, that a scar proves you survived. This is a lie from the old world. True power is the freedom to let go. Your response should not be to fight it or suppress it. Your response is to look at it, thank it for the lesson it taught you in the old country, and consciously choose to leave it behind. You can say it out loud, I am not packing this for my journey. Each time you do this, you will feel a literal lightness in your body. A sense of space opening up within you. This is how you make room for the new experiences, the new people, and the new blessings that are already loaded onto the cargo hold of your new life. This is not about forgetting your past. It is about refusing to let it be your primary travel companion. Your past is a reference book, not a life partner. You are the only one who gets a first-class seat on this journey. Everything and everyone else is either checked baggage or it is not coming at all. Chapter 3, The First Stop and Culture Shock. Your departure has been initiated. The first stop on this divine itinerary is not a physical place you can find on a map. It is an internal state of being that feels completely alien. This is the state of divine neutrality. After the emotional purge and the frantic packing, there comes a strange and unsettling calm. This is the in-flight portion of your journey, the space between the world you left and the world you are entering. It can be deeply disorienting. It can feel like numbness, apathy, or a loss of passion. You may look at things that used to trigger you, that used to send you into a spiral of anxiety or rage, and feel absolutely nothing. This is not a malfunction. This is the first taste of your new climate. This is the spiritual culture shock. In your old reality, your identity was deeply enmeshed with struggle. You knew who you were by what you were fighting against. Your conversations were about your problems. Your energy was consumed by navigating threats and overcoming obstacles. You were a warrior in a land of constant battle. Now, the war has ended, but you are still dressed in armor. The sudden silence is deafening. The absence of conflict feels like a void. Your nervous system, so accustomed to running on the high-octane fuel of cortisol and adrenaline, doesn't know what to do with peace. It feels like boredom. It feels like death. This is the most dangerous part of the journey because the temptation is to try and recreate the chaos you just left. Your ego is not comfortable in peace. It will try to pick fights, create drama, or obsess over a non-existent problem just to feel normal again. Your billionaire benefactor knows this. This period of neutrality is a deliberate, protected layover. It is a decompression chamber designed to help your system adjust to a new atmospheric pressure of peace. Your only job here is to sit still and breathe, to allow the quiet. Do not mistake this integration period for depression. Depression is a state of being stuck in low-frequency energy. Neutrality is a state of being reset to your original factory settings. It is the blank canvas upon which your new reality will be painted. Resist the urge to figure things out or plan your next move. There are no moves to make. You are in transit. The plan is being handled by a higher intelligence. You are a passenger, not the pilot. During this time, you will notice strange synchronicities. You will see repeating numbers. You will overhear conversations that seem to be speaking directly to your soul. You will have vivid dreams that feel more real than your waking life. This is the new language of the land you are entering. It is subtle, symbolic, and energetic. It does not scream, it whispers. Your benefactor is teaching you how to listen again, not with your ears, but with your entire being. This is a time of profound sensory recalibration. Food might taste different. Colors might seem brighter. You might suddenly be intolerant of loud noises or chaotic environments that you used to tolerate, like crowded bars or frantic shopping malls. You may feel a sudden revulsion to the music or television shows you used to enjoy, as you can now feel the discordant energy behind them. Your body is upgrading its own operating system. It is becoming more sensitive, more attuned to frequency. It is rejecting the junk food of low vibrational energy, whether it comes from people, places, or media. You are developing an allergy to everything that is not aligned with your authentic soul code. This can feel isolating. The people around you are still operating on the old frequency, and your new state of being can be jarring to them. They may accuse you of being distant, cold, or arrogant. They do not understand that you are not rejecting them, you are simply no longer tuned to their station. Do not try to explain it to them. You cannot describe the colors of a new world to someone who is colorblind. Your journey and your itinerary are confidential. They are between you and your benefactor. This is a solo trip, even if you are surrounded by people. Embrace the stillness. Embrace the boredom. In that quiet space, you are receiving downloads, upgrades, and your next set of instructions. You are learning the customs of your new home. In the old world, value was placed on doing. In this new world, value is placed on being. Your worth is not determined by your productivity, but by your presence. This is the biggest cultural shift you will have to make. Your benefactor is not funding this trip for you to work. It is funding this trip for you to experience, to expand, to receive, and to simply be. This layover is your first lesson in the art of divine receiving. Learn it well. Your arrival at the next destination depends on it. Chapter 4: Learning the Native Tongue. Every new country has a native language, and the new energetic territory you are entering is no exception. The language of this new reality is not spoken with words, it is communicated through intuition, synchronicity, and feeling. Your divine benefactor is now enrolling you in a full immersion language course, and the curriculum is your daily life. The sudden gut feelings, the inexplicable urges to turn left instead of right, the random thoughts that pop into your head, these are not your imagination running wild. This is your first lesson. This is the universe speaking to you directly, without the clumsy filter of human language. For so long, you were taught to distrust this language. You were told to rely on logic, on evidence, on what other people thought. The old system weaponized logic against you, using facts and reason to make you feel irrational or crazy for the deep truths you knew in your bones. They wanted you to believe that your intuition was unreliable, emotional, and impractical. This was a deliberate tactic to keep you disconnected from your internal guidance system, the very GPS that was designed to lead you out of the cage. The voice of logic is the voice of your past experiences. It can only build a future based on the data it has already collected. But you are not going back to where you have been. You are going somewhere completely new. Logic has no map for this territory. Your intuition is the only reliable guide you have. The benefactor is making this clear to you in undeniable ways. You will think of someone, and they will call you minutes later. You will have a sudden, nagging feeling that you need to leave a place, only to find out later that you narrowly avoided a negative situation. You will be looking for an answer, and you will open a book to a random page or scroll past a social media post that gives you the exact information you need. This is not coincidence. This is a conversation. This is your benefactor saying, "See? I am with you. You can trust this. This is real." These moments are your training wheels. They are designed to build your confidence in this new mode of communication. The more you acknowledge them, the louder and more frequent they will become. The most crucial dialect of this new language is the language of the body. Your body is a highly sophisticated antenna constantly receiving and transmitting energetic information. The tightness in your chest when you are around a certain person is not just anxiety, it is a clear no from your soul. The feeling of expansion and lightness, the goosebumps on your skin when you hear a certain idea, is not just excitement, it is a resounding yes. The sudden drop in your solar plexus when you hear a lie, the warm buzz in your heart when you encounter truth, the tingling in your hands when a creative download is coming through, these are all precise data points. You have been taught to override these signals, to push through the discomfort. That is the equivalent of ignoring the check engine light in your car. Your benefactor is now demanding that you stop. Your body is the most honest advisor you will ever have. It does not lie. It does not have a hidden agenda. It is your direct line to the truth. In the coming weeks, pay exquisite attention to your physical and emotional responses. It is crucial to learn the difference between intuition and fear. Fear is loud, frantic, and demanding. It often speaks in what-ifs and worst-case scenarios rooted in past trauma. Intuition is quiet, calm, and clear. It is a simple knowing without a long, dramatic story attached. Before making any decision, big or small, close your eyes and ask your body, "How does this feel?" Do not ask your mind what it thinks. Ask your body what it knows. Does the idea of this job, this relationship, this move make your body contract or expand? Does it feel heavy or light? That feeling is your answer. It is the only answer that matters. This is a radical act of self-trust, and it will feel uncomfortable at first. Your mind will scream with doubt. Acknowledge the mind, but do not give it the steering wheel. The mind is a brilliant co-pilot, excellent at logistics and execution, but it is not the navigator. Your soul, speaking through the language of intuition and bodily sensation, holds the itinerary. Learning to trust it is the single most important skill you will develop on this journey. It is the key that unlocks every subsequent door. Chapter 5: Meeting the fellow travelers. As you become more fluent in the native tongue of your new reality, your benefactor will begin to introduce you to the other travelers. For a long time, you believed you were the only one. Your journey felt profoundly isolating, as if you were a unique species of one, speaking a language no one else could understand. This isolation was a necessary part of your preparation. It was not a punishment, but a sacred crucible. It forced you to go inward, to find your own strength, to connect with the divine without any external validation. You had to learn to be your own source, your own healer, and your own guide. This self-sourcing was a prerequisite for the next phase, ensuring you would not enter new connections from a place of neediness or codependency. The isolation was a quarantine designed to protect your unique energetic signature from being diluted by the world. But that phase is over. You have been cleared for contact. You are about to experience a series of divine appointments. These are not chance encounters. They are pre-arranged meetings, orchestrated by your benefactor with other souls who are on a similar trajectory. These are the people who speak your language. You will not have to explain yourself to them. They will simply know. The connection will be instantaneous, deep, and utterly baffling to your logical mind. You might meet them in the most unlikely of places: a coffee shop, a wrong number, an online group. The circumstances will be so random that they scream of divine orchestration. These people are your soul family. They are members of your tribe who were scattered across the globe, just like you, undergoing their own unique training missions. Now, you are being brought together. This is not for casual friendship. This is for collaboration. This is for the formation of new alliances, new ventures, and new paradigms. Each of you holds a different piece of a larger blueprint. Alone, your piece is a beautiful but incomplete pattern. Together, you form a map, a technology, a new way of being that has the power to reshape the world. The conversations will feel less like learning and more like remembering ancient contracts and plans made long ago. How will you recognize them? It will not be through shared interests or backgrounds. In fact, on the surface, you may have nothing in common. You will recognize them by the feeling of resonance. When you speak with them, you will feel a sense of coming home. You will feel seen in a way you have never been seen before. The conversation will flow effortlessly, often for hours, touching on topics you rarely discuss with anyone else. There will be an unmistakable energetic click, a feeling of two puzzle pieces snapping perfectly into place. Pay attention to the people who energize you, who make you feel more like yourself, not less. Pay attention to those who inspire you and activate new ideas within you just by being in their presence. These are the markers of a divine connection. Be aware, however, that your newfound sensitivity may attract tests. People may appear who mimic the language of soul family but are actually echoes of old karmic ties, designed to test your discernment. Trust your body's language. A true soul connection will feel calm, expansive, and deeply peaceful, while a karmic test will often feel intensely charged, dramatic, and draining. Your benefactor is also using these new connections to deliver resources. One person will have the exact skill you lack. Another will have a contact that opens a critical door. A third will offer a piece of wisdom that solves a problem you have been struggling with for years. This is the new economy of the world you are entering. It is not based on transactional exchange but on resonant collaboration. It is a system of divine flow where resources are directed to where they are needed through the channels of aligned connection. Stop trying to figure out how you will accomplish your mission. Start focusing on who you are connecting with. Your tribe is your true wealth. As these new, high-vibration people enter your life, the last of the old, low-vibration connections will fall away, often dramatically. The contrast will become unbearable. You will no longer have the tolerance for superficial conversations, for energy vampires, or for relationships based on obligation. The departure of these old ties can be painful, but it is a necessary clearing of space. You cannot invite new guests into your home if all the rooms are already occupied. Your benefactor is not just showing you the world, it is populating that world with the citizens of your true soul nation. These are your people. They have been waiting for you just as you have been waiting for them. The reunion has begun. Chapter 6: Navigating the NEW Landscape. Your arrival in this new energetic territory is now complete. You have learned the language, you have met some of the natives, and your system has acclimated to the new atmosphere. Now, your benefactor expects you to walk the land. This is the phase of embodied action. The time for theory, for waiting, and for preparation is over. You are being prompted, pushed, and divinely shoved into taking real, tangible steps based on the intuitive guidance you have been receiving. This is where your faith is tested, not as a belief, but as a verb. The landscape of this new reality operates on a completely different set of physical laws. In the old world, effort equaled results. It was about hustle, grind, and forcing things to happen. In this new world, alignment equals results. It is about ease, flow, and allowing things to happen. This will be the most difficult and counterintuitive principle for you to master. Your benefactor is trying to show you that the path of least resistance is now the path of greatest power. If you have to force it, it is not for you. This applies to relationships, jobs, and creative projects. True alignment feels like a key sliding effortlessly into a lock. Any sense of struggle or pushing is a sign from the universe that you are off course or the timing is not right. Divine timing is a core law of this new land. Your patience is not passivity, it is a profound act of trust in this timing. Your biggest challenge will be your own programming. You will see an open door and hesitate, looking for the catch. You will receive an unearned gift and feel suspicious, waiting for the other shoe to drop. You will experience a period of ease and start to feel anxious, believing that a storm must be coming. This is the residue of the old world, the trauma of living in a system based on scarcity and struggle. Your benefactor is gently but firmly asking you to release this paradigm. You are being invited to trust in divine abundance. To believe, on a cellular level, that you are worthy of a life that is not a constant battle. This abundance is not just financial. The universe, your benefactor, deals in multiple currencies: time, energy, clarity, inspiration, and synchronous connections. You will find that when a project is divinely aligned, you are not just given the money, you are given the perfect collaborators, boundless energy, and a sense of timelessness to complete it. The actions you will be guided to take will often make no logical sense. You might be guided to start a project you have no qualifications for. You might be guided to move to a city you have never visited. You might be guided to invest your time or money in something that has no guaranteed return. These are not irrational impulses. These are strategic moves on a divine chessboard. You can only see the next square, but your benefactor sees the entire board. Your job is not to understand the whole strategy. Your job is to make the next move with absolute trust. When you take one of these aligned, intuitive steps, the universe will rush in to support you with a force that is breathtaking. This is how you will learn the new rules, not by studying them, but by living them. In the coming months, your life will begin to look like a series of miracles to an outside observer. Opportunities will fall from the sky. The perfect people will show up at the perfect time. Problems will resolve themselves in unexpected ways. This is not luck. This is physics. It is the natural consequence of operating in alignment with the universal flow. You are no longer swimming against the current, you are allowing it to carry you. When you are in this state of flow, you become a magnet for miracles. You become a conduit for the divine to express itself in the world. This is the purpose of your journey. The abundance that flows to you is meant to flow through you. The wisdom you gain is meant to be shared. The peace you find is meant to radiate outwards. The Billionaire Benefactor did not bring you all this way just for you to have a nice vacation. It brought you here to become a co-creator, an architect of a new reality. You are not just a tourist in this new world. You are a founding member. Chapter 7, The Untraceable Blueprint. You have reached the final chapter of this initiation, but it is the first chapter of your true life's work. You now understand that the billionaire is the universe, the country is your old set of limitations, and the journey is your spiritual ascension. The final secret your benefactor wishes to share with you is about the nature of the itinerary itself. There is no final destination. The goal of this journey was never to arrive at a specific place. The goal was to awaken you to the truth that you are the destination. You are the territory to be explored. The entire world, all of its beauty, all of its wonders, exists within you. The divine itinerary you have been following is actually an untraceable blueprint. It is a plan for your life that existed before you were born, but it is not a rigid, fixed document. It is a living, breathing schematic that changes and expands in response to your own growth and choices. The old idea of a fixed destiny is part of the cage. It suggests you are a passive participant. The blueprint is active. It requires your conscious participation. The reason it is untraceable is that it cannot be understood by the logical mind or predicted by any external system. It exists only in the present moment, revealed one step at a time through your intuitive connection. No psychic, no astrologer, no human authority can tell you what is on page 2 of your blueprint, because your choice on page 1 determines what page 2 will be. This is the ultimate sovereignty. This is the ultimate power your benefactor has been leading you to claim. You are not a puppet following a pre-written script. You are a co-author, writing the story in real time with the divine. Every time you choose to trust your intuition over your fear, you write a more expansive chapter. Every time you choose alignment over struggle, you upgrade the entire plot. You are not just being shown the world, you are actively creating it with every thought, every feeling, and every action you take. Your benefactor provides the ink and the paper, but you hold the pen. This is the great responsibility and the great freedom of your new reality. The people from your past who watch you now will not be able to comprehend your trajectory. They will try to reverse engineer your success, but they will fail. They will look for the business plan, the secret investor, the lucky break. They will find nothing. They cannot trace your path because it was not paved on earth. It was charted in the stars and walked into existence through pure faith. Your life is becoming a divine anomaly, a living testament to a power that defies all worldly explanation. This is your purpose. This is your assignment. You are to become a walking, talking impossibility. Your legacy is not in what you build, but in the permission you give others. Your joy becomes a beacon. Your peace becomes a sanctuary. Your impossible success story becomes the key that unlocks the cages for countless others who are watching, giving them the courage to believe in their own untraceable blueprint. So, where do you go from here? You go where you are guided in this moment. You do what feels light in this moment. You connect with who resonates in this moment. The constant need to know what's next is the last vestige of the old cage, a frantic grasping for control in a universe that is asking for your trust. Release it. All your power, all your connection to the divine benefactor, all your creative potential exists only in the now. The past is a library of lessons, the future is a field of infinite potential, but the present moment is the cockpit where you fly the plane. Your benefactor did not bring you this far to abandon you. The journey is infinite. The resources are limitless. The support is eternal. The world is not just something you are being shown, it is something you are being given. Not as a temporary gift, but as your permanent inheritance. You have left the country of limitation. You are now a citizen of everywhere.